Sa príncipe.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everybody, we are ready to do my 27th game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, in which I have broke that magical number of $900,000. $900,001 to be exact. All I need is $99,999 to make it to $1 million. And it's not at all impossible that I could do it. Here we go, Jeopardy round.
Here are the categories.
Categories are going to be toys and games, all thumbs, some in quotation marks, French royalty, presidents, medicine, and finally, opera. Toys and games, 100, please.
The answer is
Number of pockets on a pool table. What is 6? Toys and games for 200.
the answer is
Color that always has the opening move in chess. What is white? Toys and games 300.
the answer is
Versions of this board game take place in London, Madrid, and Atlantic City. What is Monopoly? Toys and games 300.
the answer
Toys
is
and games 400, I mean. Binny and Smith makes this brand of crayons in 64 colors. What are Crayolas? Toys and games 500.
the answer is
She's been a teenage fashion model for over 25 years. Who's Barbie? Well done in that category. All thumbs 100.
the answer is
Danny Kaye sang a tiny little thing to this digital dolly. Who's Thumbelina? All thumbs 200.
the answer is
Plants are said to respond well to this. What is a green thumb? All thumbs for 400. For 300, I mean, excuse me.
the answer is
To hold influence over someone is to keep them here. What is under the thumb? All thumbs 400.
the answer is
This form of identification is a blot on your record. What is a thumbprint? And after I put that in, camera's low on battery, so I'm going to have to get some new batteries in my camera. So we'll be right back, folks. Okay, everybody, all thumbs
the
500.
answer is
In insulting oral gesture featured in the first scene of Romeo and Juliet, what is biting your thumb? Got some fresh new batteries in the camera. All done. 3 grand. French royalty for
the
100.
answer is
Great niece of Henry VIII, who was Queen Consort of France and later Queen of Scotland. Who is Mary Queen of Scots? French royalty 200.
The answer is.
King of who died on the Plaza de la Revolucion on January 21st, 1793. Sorry, 1793. Who is Louis the 16th? I'd like French royalty for 300. Daily double. All of it. Princess Henrietta Maria of France married this king of England who was beheaded in 1649. Oh, shoot. Who was, oh, shoot. I shouldn't have gone all in. Who is King... Oh, George the First. I can't remember. I shouldn't have done that. Charles the First. French royalty 400. It's okay, I'll get it back. The Chateau de Bagatelle was built in 1777 as a result of a bet made by this Austrian-born queen. Who's Marie Antoinette? I took a big risk that I should not have, but that's okay. French royalty 500.
The answer is.
Marie Louise, daughter of a Holy Roman Empire, married this man who abolished the Holy Roman Empire. Holy Roman Emperor abolished the Holy Roman Empire. Napoleon, yeah. Medicine 100.
The answer is.
Yellow fever and malaria are transmitted by these insects. What are mosquitoes? Medicine 200.
The answer is.
Louis Pasteur developed an immunization for this disease, aka hydrophobia. What is rabies? Medicine for 3.
The answer is.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis is better known as this is a disease which killed this ball player. Who is Lou Gehrig? Medicine 400.
The answer is.
Though ether was discovered long before, it wasn't until the 19th century that it was used for this. Jenny. What is anesthesia? That's correct. Opera 100.
The answer is.
Tosca was based on a play written for this great French actress of the late 1800s. Was Sarah Bernhardt? Opera 200.
The answer is.
Gershwin spent time in this state, the setting of Porgy and Bess, to get the opera's atmosphere right. South Carolina, okay. My hunch was Georgia, so it's a good thing I didn't ring in. Opera 300.
The answer is.
In Verdi's Otello, Iago is sung by a baritone and Otello by one of these. Jim. What is a tenor? Medicine 500.
The answer is.
In 1895, Iowa merchant Daniel Palmer founded a form of this physical therapy, which means hand effective. Jenny. Chiropractic. Opera 400.
The answer is.
The arias from Bellini's La Sonnambula were favorites of this Swedish nightingale. And if Jim gets this right, he'll take the lead. Jenny Lind. Yeah, I took a hit on the daily double, but that's okay. President's 100.
The answer is.
He asked us, ask not what your country can do for you. Who is John F. Kennedy? Presidents for 200.
The answer is.
Like America, his first initials were U.S. Who is Ulysses S. Grant? Presidents for 300.
The answer is.
His 12-year term was the longest ever. Who is Grover Cleveland? No. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. He does not. Jenny. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Uh-huh. So she increases her lead. President's 400.
The answer is.
He's considered both our 22nd and 24th president. Is now the time for Grover Cleveland?
Yes.
Let's find out. Yes, now is the time frame. President's 500.
The answer is.
Our only impeached president, he kept his office by 1 vote. Who's Andrew Johnson? Last clue.
The answer is.
This play inspired over 20 operas, including Les Amants de Véron. What is Romeo and Juliet? And that's going to put me at $2,500 at the end of the Jeopardy round, which is a kind of a small total, but part of the reason is because I took a hit on a daily double. But oh well. So I'm at 2,500, Jenny 1,400, Jim 900. So he'll go first. Here we go.
Here are the categories.
Our categories this time around are going to be by the numbers, fathers, dancers, cartoons, the big top, and finally, sports. Okay? There's still time for me to build a big total. Let's see if it happens here and now. As we start with the big top for 200.
The answer is.
Circus is Latin for these, of which most large American circuses have 3. What are rings? Big top 400.
The answer is.
You'd flip, flip, flip over Concello, the first woman to perform this stunt on the flying trapeze. What is a triple somersault? The big top for 600.
The answer is.
In 1826, Howe and Turner were the first to present their shows in one of these. What is a tent? Big top 800.
The answer is.
A fancy name for a tightrope walker. Ah! Jim locked me out. A funambulist. I knew that one. But he had the freaking nerve to lock me out. Cartoons for 200.
The answer is.
68-year-old cartoon cat who didn't get his bag of tricks until his 50s TV show. Who is Felix the Cat? Still time. I can do it. I'll take the big top for 1,000.
The answer is.
This Florida city, called Circus City, is the home of the Ringling Museum. What is Sarasota? Cartoons for 400.
The answer is
Cartoon character who attended Minnesota's Wasamata U. Who is Bullwinkle? Cartoons for 600.
The answer is
He would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Ah! Jenny locked me out. Wimpy. Yep. I knew that one.
You bitch.
Exactly. But that's okay. Father's 200.
the answer is
This actor, the father of triplets, was just a boy on the Waltons. Who is Richard Thomas? I'd like to go back to cartoons for 800.
the answer is
Hanna-Barbera twosome that won 7 Oscars despite all their fights. Who are Tom and Jerry? Cartoons for 1,000.
the answer is
His secret identity is Henry Cabot Henhouse III. And Jim doesn't know. Jenny. Super Chicken. Yep. Sports for 200.
the answer is
Sport, which scores in increments of 1, 3, 6, and occasionally 2 points. What is football? I'd like to go back to Fathers for 400.
the answer is
He was a mother of invention, but father to Moon Unit and Dweezil. Who's Frank Zappa? Fathers for 600.
the answer is
He shows up for New Year's with an hourglass and a scythe. Who's Father Time? Fathers for 800.
the answer is
Percy Kilbride played him in a series of rural comedies. Who's Pa Kettle? Well, we're making a comeback, folks. I'm making a comeback anyways, you know. Fathers for 1,000. Daily Double! Yes, thank you. All of it. He was father to Queen Elizabeth I, who is Henry VIII. Hello! 16-6. Sports for 400. The other Daily Double. Once again, all. In baseball, if a fair ball pops out of the glove and an outfielder and over the fence is ruled this. What is a home run? 33-2. Sports 600.
the answer is
When judges' marks are announced for gymnastics events, these two scores are discarded. What are the highest and lowest? Sports for 800.
the answer is
Sport in which Australia might beat Pakistan by an inning and 21 runs. What is cricket? Beer. Foster's Australian for beer. Ow. Sports for 1,000.
the answer is
In this, you get 1 point for each stone in the house and closer to the tee than any stone of the opposing side. What is curling? By the numbers for 200.
the answer is
The first ask in this game is usually animal, vegetable, or mineral. Ah! Jim locked me out. 20 questions. I knew that one. Dancers for 200.
The answer is.
He wore his trademark top hat and tails in his very first film, Dancing Lady, with Joan Crawford, who was Fred Astaire. Dancers for 400.
The answer is.
This Broadway hoofer, once a female impersonator, played a Broadway hoofer in Yankee Doodle Dandy. Who is James Cagney? Dancers for 600.
The answer is.
This 1983 film focused on a steelworker named Alex who wanted to be a ballerina. What is Flashdance? Dancers for 800.
The answer is.
Donna McKechnie, Carol Bishop, and Sammy Williams all won Tony Awards for playing dancers in this musical. What is a chorus line? Dancers for 1,000.
The answer is.
Though born in Bombay, Juliet Prowse grew up in this country. What is South Africa? Tiger? Oh, okay. Find the numbers for 400.
The answer
Or
is.
600, I guess. Police precinct Barney Miller doesn't work at anymore. Ah, Jim locked me out. Dang it. The 12th, I knew that one. But then again, I have a lot of money sitting in front of me, so... 400, yeah, that's the one clue I meant to
The
pick.
answer is.
In blackjack, this card can be worth 1 or 11. What is an ace? 800.
The answer is.
A race run by couples tied together at the ankle. Ah, Jim locked me out again. Dang it. A 3-legged race. Last clue. Before we go to Final Jeopardy. And depending how much I win, we may film one more game after this, we may not. Musical about the Continental Congress included the song Sit Down, John. What is 1776? And that puts me at $40,000. Jenny, 3,000. Jim, 2,300. Depending if I get really close to the million, we may film one more game, but if not, then we're going to stop for the night. Final Jeopardy category. U.S. states. I'm going to do it. 40 grand. State with the smallest population. What is Wyoming? That's going to put me at $80,000 for the game. Now let's go to Jimmy. Or no, Jim rather, excuse me.
Final Jeopardy answer is.
It's definitely Wyoming. Jim got it wrong. Jenny got it right. She goes to 5 grand. I got it right. So I doubled my money to $80,000, which results in a 27 game winnings total of $980,001. We'll see y'all for that 28th game right after this.